Welcome back, everyone. I am Sundaraman Iyer, and I am learning ethical hacking essentials course from EC Council. However, today I'm going to talk about red team operators, as I want to become a red team operator and I want to build my company around red team operating. Hence, I studied thoroughly for past 3 days on understanding what red team operator is, what is their job role, what tools do they use, and which companies do employ red team operators. So let's get started. First, red team operators are nothing but ethical hackers. First, understand that. Well, that's a big term. First, let's break it down. Red team hackers or red team operators are people who are in business with the organization. Let's assume that I am a CEO of a big company and I am outsourcing the hacking or penetration testing to a different company. Let's call that company as company B and my company name is company A. So I talk to clients, I talk to company B and tell them that, hey, can you penetrate into my company and don't let me know when you are doing it, how you are doing it, or with whom you are doing it. Don't let anything know. You just do it and give me the reports of vulnerability, how I can improve the system, and any possible measures in the further along process of how deep can you go. So basically, red team hackers or red team operators, as the term goes, is legal. That was my first biggest question. Are red team or is red team hacking legal? Because I was questioned every time when I was trying to search about it. Is this thing legal? Is this thing legal? Can I go to jail because of it? Or can I go to any other cyber law, prison, or cyber crime involved in it? Hence, I searched around with it and I found that red team operating is a legal thing. Red hat hacking is a different thing. Red team operating is a different thing. There's a difference. Red team is bound by contracts and they are in business with a company on hacking or any other thing. However, red hat hackers are completely different. They always try to do things vigilantly without knowing, without telling. However, they take advantage of it. I'll give you a simple example how I understood it. For example, red team operators know that there is a vulnerability in the system. They do all the tests, they find the solution, they go deep and understand that okay, this file, this system, or this execution has a error or a vulnerability has an open port over here. However, they won't take advantage of it. Red team operators won't take advantage of it. They would find a solution to make their job harder. For example, that is what they do. And red hat hackers are completely different. If they find any vulnerability, if they find anything which they can take advantage of it, they will use it to make their life easier. For example, they will take advantage of it by asking you for ransomware. They can lock you out of your system, or they can attack you on a DDoS attack, Trojan, or any other things. This is how red hat hacking and red team operating is different. Now on to the second question, which is why are they needed? Well, when you have a big organization, always having an inbound team as a cyber crime or cyber security team is important. However, they won't be able to stimulate or build a real world scenario because they already know or their internal team already knows about the attack, what are the possible vulnerabilities and what are the possible attacks. Red team doesn't do that. They don't tell, they do it unannounced. Hence, they would be bringing or stimulating an easy word would be to demonstrate and bring live threat to the system. That is why red team operating is needed. And the third thing is, what are the tools they do basically use? Well, the tools which they basically use are Nmap, Nkit, Shodan, Metasploit, Burbsuit, and there are multiple other things such as Bloodhound, Cobalt Strike. I have linked the blog in the description below, which goes in depth about the tools that they use. They have done a great job in understanding and bifurcating about the tools that they use, about red team versus blue team, and the concept that they require. The blog is from Imagined, and they have illustrated it in a diagrammatical format. Hence, it is very good. You can directly go through it and read it, or you can have this here over here as well, where you can see and check over here. Next is, which companies do red operators work for, or are there any in-house red team operators working for a company? The answer to this depends on which country you are in, or mostly depends on which organization you are in. For example, in India, where I am from India. So wherever you are from, it depends. The budget of the company, how far are they willing to test their security, and how far are they willing to go to test their security and solve it, because they have in-house penetration testers and cyber security people as well. Why would they need a red team operator? Because it is costly, and that's why it's outsourced. The second part is, which team or which companies do these guys work for? Red team operators work with multiple types of domains, right from government to secret service, militaries, banks, as you can know that banks are important, and any other places such as infrastructure. Red team operators also do the physical penetration as well, where they penetrate into the building, which is not done by penetration testers. They do the network hacking or application hacking or all of that stuff. However, they don't physically break into a system such as a building or a keyhole or something of that sort. So red team operators do that. Their scope is big. Penetration testers scope is small. They have a defined scope that this module, this API, this app has to be tested. However, red team doesn't do all of that. They come out and do A to Z testing of everything. That's a difference. That is what they do. I have linked 2 to 3 blogs in the description below, which goes in depth on teaching how you can do it in simple, easy, understandable language, which I have gone through. I have gone through over 72 hours of understanding why do these guys exist, how do these guys exist, how do these guys get paid, and by these guys I mean red team operators, because I want to build a company on red team operating, and hence I'm also teaching and learning along the side. Currently, I am learning Ethical Hacking Essential as a course, and the certifications required for red team hacking is completely on OSCP or GIAC, which is called as GIAC, Advanced Penetration Testing, and much more, such as Certified Red Team Operators, CRTO. That is another term of certification which you need to have for of working as a red team operator. Or you can have in-depth understanding of penetration testing, Metasploit, Burbsuit, Bloodhound, Cobalt Strike, and all of those things which can help you in getting hands-on experience in red team building, or you becoming a red team operator. That is what I learned in the past 1 week, and that is what I'm sharing with you today. Also, the course is going ahead of Ethical Hacking Essentials, which I will be sharing in the next week on what I'm learning in that and how I can use it to start your journey in your cybersecurity world. That's all for today. Thank you for listening. I am Sundaraman Iyer. I aspire to become a red team operator and build a company around it. And thank you for watching. See you next time.